Yeah, that's Dan right there.
Well, then,
Is that you can follow it?
and this is a true story.
Yes, that's correct.
Let's hear it.
Excuse me?
It's a well-written essay, and still, there's no doubt about that. But where's your passion? Do you know what sets apart great writers like Salinger, Fitzgerald, Lee?
Passion?
Passion, exactly. So, if this is true, this is your story. If you lived it, let's hear it. Bring your words and your words.
Grace, you need to come home. It's your mom.
Lilly Tillman was a loving wife, mother, and grandmother. She was a pillar of our community, and you never seen her without a smile on her face.
There was something even more special about Mrs. Lilly.
She knew the Lord, and Jesus was her Savior. We can find peace knowing that one day we'll see our sister again in the kingdom of glory.
Hungry?
Sorry, Grandpa. I mean, Judge.
Grandpa's okay too. Thing is, we say grace before we eat our meals. So, if it's okay with you ladies,
By all means.
let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you for 47 years with my Lily. I know that I'll hold her again. Thank you, Lord, for bringing Charlie and Grace home. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, sweetie.
Why does Mom always call you Judge? She never calls you Dad or Daddy.
That is a good question. Grace.
Well, I guess everybody around here is always called your grandfather, either Judge Boone or just Judge. So I guess I always just did the same. It's just odd. Charlotte, let it go.
But I
I said let it go.
Charlie, your mother's right. It's been an emotional day for all of us. If you'd excuse me, I'm retired in my study. Get some reading done.
Talk to me, Jonah. Yes, the arrangement was lovely. Did they accept our offer?
Wow.
What's that, hun?
Mom? Mother? Captain Grace Tillman?
I'm so sorry, honey. This merger has my brain absolutely fried these days. What is it, Charlotte?
You never told me about all this.
About what, hun?
You're like the queen of Butlerville. See, they even gave you a crown.
That was a lifetime ago.
You look so happy.
I was. I really was. So,
What happened?
I had to grow up.
We should take some of this stuff back with us to New York in the morning.
Come here, sweetie. We need to talk. So it looks like there's a chance we're not going home tomorrow.
We're staying here.
Not exactly.
I felt for you, Mom.
So the unit merger I've been working on for the last 3 months is going stagnant, and Jonah wants me in London on damage control.
Yes!
Are you okay?
Are you kidding me? I'm more than okay. You just said we're going to London.
I'm going to be in meetings all day long, and I can't have my 17-year-old running the streets of London by herself. Look, I've talked to the judge while you're in the shower, and he's agreed that you can stay with him just while I'm gone.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, it's what's best.
Mom, you can't even stand being in the same room as Grandpa. And now you're making me stay with him?
Charlotte, I have no other option.
For how long?
I should be back by the end of summer, and I promise we'll take that trip you talked about before your senior year, I promise. Good night, Charlie. I love you.
Can you hit the lot, please? Well, it's only for a couple of weeks. How bad can it be? I am so bored. Apparently bad. Really bad.
Charlie, breakfast is ready.
Father, bless this food, God. Make it nourishing for our bodies, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Dig in.
And Grandpa, can I ask you a question?
Sure, sweetie. What you got?
Is there anything to do in Butlerville?
I don't get out a lot, so I'm probably not the authority on that.
Well, why don't you and I go explore town together? Come on. It'd be fun.
You're right. It probably would, but I'm not really the most popular guy in town. I was the local judge. Kind of goes with the territory.
Is it okay if I still go?
Honestly, don't know if that's a good idea, Joel.
Please, Grandpa. I can't stay cooped up in this house all summer. I've only been here a week and I'm already losing my mind. Plus, I'm from New York City.
Pretty sure I can handle Butlerville, Georgia.
Okay, Charlie. I'm gonna let you do this, but I'm gonna need you home for dark. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be fine, I promise.
Good. Charlie. Charlie, I hadn't always been a good man. I'm not proud of it. I'm just afraid of why you're out there. Somebody might say something, somebody might do something, simply because you're my granddaughter.
You want me to lie?
No, Charlie, no. Don't hear what I'm not saying, okay? Listen to me. Why you're out there, if somebody should ask, just, you're visiting. Technically, it's not a lie.
It'll be okay, Grandpa.
Thank you, Charlie.
Why did you let him go into town if he was scared someone would find out who you are?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
You okay?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, good deal. I'm Kip McNamara.
I'm Charlotte, but everyone calls me Charlie.
Well, nice to meet you, Miss Charlie. I've seen you around here before. It's a pretty small town. I'm pretty sure I'd remember you.
Sorry I ran into you, but I really need to get going.
You're not getting far on that. Look, let me take you to Big Ben's garage, and he'll get you fixed up. I wouldn't feel right leaving you here all alone with no way to get around.
I ran into you, Rebecca.
Good point. Well, then it's the least you can do for me, what do you say?
Okay.
That boy likes you, girl. Tell her, Rose. Tell her, Rose. Kip likes him some Charlotte. Tell her I'm right. Maggie? What?
Let her tell the story.
Jeez.
I apologize for my colleague. Please continue.
Hey, Big Ben.
Well, hey there, Kipster.
Mind taking a look at this right quick?
No problem. All right, let's see what you got here.
Yeah, it looks like it needs a patch.
Indeed, you're right. Reckon I can patch her up, put some air in it. Check that back one too while I'm at it.
All right, thanks, Big Ben.
So, Kip, you gonna continue being rude? You gonna introduce me to your friend here?
Oh, sorry, Big Ben, this is Charlie. Charlie, meet Big Ben Davis.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, young lady.
Thank you for fixing my bike.
No problem, and you can just call me Big Ben. Now, how do you know old Kipster here?
We kind of ran into each other in town.
Actually, I crashed into him on my bike.
Well, Darwin, the girls should have supper ready about now. Kip, why don't you invite your friend to have supper with us?
Would you like to join us for dinner?
Well, I don't know. I have to be home before dark, and I really don't want to impose.
Ah, nonsense. No imposition at all. Besides, I gotta get this tire fixed before you can go anywhere anyhow. Don't you kids go in and wash up and Kip, tell Dharma I'll be there just a sec.
Yes, sir.
No, it can't be.
Hon, come eat before it gets cold.
Hey, no hats at the table, young lady. But Pop still has his on.
Sold me out, monkey.
How's your dinner, Charles?
It's good, Miss Davis. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. But don't call me that. Just call me Dharma.
Dharma. Will do.
Charlie, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mom's name?
I honestly wouldn't know. Hey, so I saw that big sign up front with all your names on it. So is your real name Benny and Kip just a nickname?
Kip's not my uncle.
Geez, Kip, you bring a girl to dinner and you don't tell her anything about you?
Hey, I was getting there, all right?
Charlie, your girlfriend.
That's enough, young lady.
But Mom, I didn't do anything.
Tell you what, monkey, why don't you go in the living room and get Pop's recliner ready for us? I believe we have a movie about pirates and fairies I promised you we'd watch.
That's a good idea. Why don't you go put your plate in the sink and go get the movie ready for you, Pop?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I was trying to say that Benny and my dad were best friends growing up, so they treat me like family around here.
So, where's Benny?
He's serving the country.
Him and Kip's daddy joined it right after high school. A lot of boys were doing that those first few years after 9/11.
So, your dad's in the Army?
He was. He never made it back there.
I didn't know.
No, it's okay. He died before I was born. All I really know about him is the stories they've shared with me.
Daddy was a good man, Kipster, and even better friend to Benny.
Those boys may not have been brothers by blood. They were brothers.
So, you live here?
No, but my mom, she works crazy hours at the diner, and my stepdad is hardly ever home, so Dharma and Big Bill kind of take me in, I guess.
He's a good, great, aren't you, Kip?
Well, if you excuse me, I have a date with an 8-year-old. Kipster, be careful driving home.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, it was a pleasure meeting you. Bike's all set.
Ha!
On my way, Monica.
Oh no, I'm gonna go.
What?
Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome, Lon.
It was nice meeting you.
Come back anytime.
Bye, Big Ben. Thanks for fixing my bike. Bye, Chloe.
No problem.
Bye, Charlie. I like her, Pop.
Me too, monkey. Me too.
Chloe, wait! Charlie, wait!
That boy looks like a lost puppy.
Who does that remind you of?
Your brother.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are you trying to make me have another ride?
Can I have your number, maybe?
I really need to get going.
Please.
Here, put your number in my phone. Can I go now?
Oh, sorry.
My dearest Grace, I can't believe how excited you've made me. Gracie, I'm going to be a daddy. I know I didn't react the best way when you told me last night. I'm just scared this is really going to change our lives and our plans. I know this isn't the order of how you wanted this to happen either. Neither did I. Man, Boone is going to kill me too. No matter what though, as long as we stick together, then we're going to be just fine. I'm going to be the best dad I can. Whether we have us a slugger like me or a homecoming queen like you. I promise I'll always try my hardest to be the best dad I can be. You're going to be an amazing mom, too. I love you so much, babe. See you after practice. Love, Crash.
So what happened? Where'd you go?
Charlotte,
Yeah?
come see it. Where you off to so early this morning?
I was just gonna go meet Kip at the diner.
McNamara?
You know it?
Small town, Charlotte. Everybody knows everybody. Good kid, though.
Can I go?
Charlotte, I need you to understand something. I'm not saying no, but I need you to use your head. There's a lot of good boys, and there's only one thing on their mind.
Relax, Grandpa. I'm not gonna be doing any of that. Plus, it's gonna be in town, just hanging out.
Right.
I promise.
This time, come home before dark, okay?
Yes, sir.
Something on your mind?
Well, kinda. Grandpa, what can you tell me about my father?
Why? You've never brought that up?
Well, it's just Mom never talks about him. I don't know anything about him. And I guess just being here makes me want to know more. He used to live here too, right?
Charlotte, that's probably a conversation best left for you and your mom.
But
No buts. You want to know about your father? You'll ask your mom, not me.
Grandpa, one more question.
Okay.
Does the name Crash mean anything to you?
Charlotte, this conversation's over. Come right along. Talk to now.
Sorry, I got a little held up.
Oh, it's no problem. I would have ordered you something, but I did not know what you meant.
It's fine. Just a coffee, please.
So, what do you want to meet about?
Well, you know how last night you were telling me about never knowing your dad?
Yeah.
Well, I've never known mine either. My mom never talks about him. And when I bring it up to my grandpa, he just changes the subject.
I'm sorry, that's messed up.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, what's this got to do with you meeting me today?
Well, I had zero clues until last night.
What's all that?
It's love letters that my dad wrote my mom.
Well, how do you know that these were written by him, though? I mean, they could just be from an old boyfriend or something.
My mom is not the cynical type. If she keeps something, it's either really important or really special to her. But they were written when she was a senior in high school. So he's from here too.
So, your mom grew up here?
Focus. We need to investigate.
Investigate?
A good journalist always finds answers.
Ah, so you're a journalist now.
If I get this writing scholarship I'm working on.
I wonder if you get your passion for writing from him.
Maybe.
Okay. I guess I'm in.
Really?
Yep. Alright, so we know that he knew about you, and we know that he's from here. Is there anything else we have going?
Well, he always signs his letters Crash.
Crash. Wow. That is an interesting way to sign a love letter. Pet name, maybe?
I don't think so, because other people knew him by Crash.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I asked my grandpa about it this morning, and you could tell just from the look on his face that he knew about him, but he just didn't want to talk about it at all.
Wonder what that's all about.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Well, I get it on or not.
You come with me to Julian's wedding this Saturday.
You mean like a date?
Yeah, unless you don't want it to be a date.
I'd love to.
Let's go through this kind of stuff. Look what we got here. Lloyd.
Who's your friend, Kip? We were just leaving. I asked who your friend was. I'm not going to ask again.
It's Charlie.
Charlie. Well, Charlie, what's a pretty little thing like you doing running around with this guy?
He was just showing me around him.
Oh, is that a fact? Just showing you around town. Hear that, Tom? Oh, come on now. I'm a tour guide.
Still picking on Judge Whitmore?
If it ain't Soldier Boy.
Lloyd? Tommy?
What's going on here?
Nothing to know?
It looked like nothing. I'm sure you boys want to be on your way now, right?
You heard it, Tommy. Let's get out of here. Good to have you home, Soldier Boy. Tell your mama I said that.
What was that all about?
Doesn't matter.
All day I've been wanting and waiting for the sun to go down, daydreaming and wondering, do you feel the same way now? I guess I don't feel I'm alright. Something's not quite right. Yeah, this must be it. And it feels like kisses, and I'm not gonna miss it.
Man, it's getting hot.
Hey, your dad's name was John, right?
Yeah?
He played baseball?
Yeah, why?
I think our dads knew each other.
Really?
Yeah, right here in this letter it says, after practice, John and I will come pick you and Amy up.
It's my mom's name. Let me see that for a second. Well, Miss Investigative Journalist, it looks like you just made the first big break in your case.
You think so?
Yeah, my mom's working tonight, but she's off tomorrow. We could ask her about who Crash is or what happened to him.
Oh, wow. What are you doing?
Well, it's hot and we can't go talk to my mom until tomorrow,
So,
So I thought we'd go for a dip.
are you crazy? I'm not jumping into a lake.
Come on now, don't they act spontaneous in the city?
Hey, what's that? Beat you.
Hey.
Feel I'm alright. Something's not quite right, and this must be it. And it feels like kisses, and I'm not gonna miss it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That's the spirit.
I don't have any strict to survive, and if I can't have you, what will I do the rest of my life? I don't know what the future brings, but maybe I can see what we could be, like a really old photograph fading. This could be you and me.
sorry, Grandpa.
I was watching that.
You were asleep.
I didn't know Sergeant Beanie was back in town.
Yeah, Benny's back in town for Mike and Juliet's vow renewal ceremony this Saturday.
Oh yeah, heard about that. I guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
Must have.
Is there something you want to say to me, boy?
As a matter of fact, yeah. Why did you do that to me today at the diner?
Kip, we was just playing around, having a good time like we always do.
You know I hate that crap, Lloyd.
You watch that tone with me. That sure was a pretty girl that was with you. What was her name? Charlie, was that it? What was she doing hanging around with you anyways?
What is that supposed to mean?
Kip, ain't you figured it out yet? You're just like me, and girls like that don't come around guys like us.
I'm nothing like you.
You think you're better than me? Let me tell you something. It don't matter how much you hang around out there, you ain't never gonna be a Davis. Big Ben, Dharma, they only let you hang around because you're a charity case. They let you come around so that old Sergeant Beanie Boo don't feel bad about getting your daddy killed over there in the war.
It's not true!
Disrespecting me like that? In my house? I don't think so. It's time for you to learn a lesson. I'm gonna make sure you don't forget.
I'm telling you, it's the alternator.
Pop, it's the starter.
Pretty sure she's right, Pop. Just start it.
There's names on that sign out there.
Why your name, Big Ben, of course.
Thank you. Huh. Well, what do you know?
Told ya.
Chloe Bentley Doolittle.
You better go check what your mother wants. She used your middle name, and that is a classic mom move.
Fine, I'll be right back. Bentley.
It's okay. All right, go on in, Monk. It's raining. We're right behind. Girl, something else. Look like her mama. And I know it. Who could that be? Yep. My guy. Get stunned. What happened? You gotta get him over here. Let's be quiet about it. We don't need to wake up the girl. I suppose. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Benny, go get me a water. Yes, sir. All right. Relax, buddy. Relax. Give that. Yeah. Here. Yes, sir. What happened?
Fred's standing up too.
Now, never mind about that. Let's get you cleaned up in here. I'm gonna kill us all if we get blood all over the place.
Hey.
What?
My mom.
Give it up to.
What?
She came home and she found us fighting. She tried to get him off me.
My God.
The whole time, he just kept screaming for me to get out of there. I just left him there. I just left Mom there.
Son, you did exactly what she asked you to do. Don't do this. Not again. I've seen that look in your eyes once before. I'm not ready for this. Not again.
I promised John that I'd look after him and look at him. He can't even open his eyes.
That's not your fault. You can't always protect everyone. I know you don't want to hear it, son. Stop blaming yourself for stuff you have no control over.
Pop, promise. I'll be back this time.
Bentley!
Love you, Pop.
Miss me already, Kip?
Kip? Who's Kip?
Mom? Sorry, I thought you were...
Some boy named Kip, huh?
Yeah.
So I take it it's going okay with the judge then? And Kip?
Mom.
You're gonna have to tell me all about it when I get back, okay?
I totally will, I promise.
It's so good to hear your voice. I miss you so much, baby.
I miss you too, Mom.
So, is it really going okay with the judge then?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some pretty good conversations.
Conversations with the judge?
Yeah, I mean, he's actually a pretty big softie once you get to know him.
And we're talking about the same man, Judge Boone Tillman.
Yep.
So, listen, the good news is they don't need me here much longer. The merger's back on, and I should be able to come back soon.
That's awesome.
You don't sound happy.
No, I am. It's just Kip invited me to a wedding this weekend, and I really wanted to go.
A wedding date, huh? Sounds real fun.
You mean it? I can go?
Yes, Charlotte.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
See you soon. Bye.
Beanie.
It's Lloyd here.
Who's at the door, woman?
Beanie.
Soldier boy. And to what do we owe this pleasure? Amy's coming with me. And you're not going near her or Kip ever again. Is that a fact? What if I say no, huh? What if I say that's not going to happen? What then? She failed. You tell him you failed.
No, Beanie.
I want to say it one more time. She's coming with me, and you're not going near her or Kip ever again. Aye, Captain. Get on out here. Come on. Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We ain't kids no more, Beatty. This is my house, my property. You take another step inside here, I'll call the police and get them over here to lock you up. Then you'll know what it feels like. You know what? That's a good point.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
At ease.
Chasing gone a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Steve.
Hey. I told you it was a rough night.
Are you okay?
It doesn't matter. I look worse than I feel.
Get a room.
Chloe.
What?
Oh, Charlie, this is Mike, Juliet's husband and Chloe's dad.
So you're the Charlie Kip can't stop talking about.
Man, y'all have got to stop making my boy turn so red all the time.
I remember somebody else used to turn red every time a certain brunette stopped by.
Pop, again?
Well, am I lying?
Who's Pop talking?
Nobody.
Baby, the phone.
Jules.
I know. I'll go get them. Let me take these.
Billy Davis Sr., what have you done now?
He said a brunette used to make Uncle Benny turn red like Charlie does Kip.
Chloe.
So you're Charlie.
That Kip's been talking so much about.
I'm Amy.
Kip's mom.
Nice to meet you.
I can't believe you brought her up again.
Dharma, one of these days he's gonna have to deal with her.
Welcome home, Gracie.
Where's Charlie?
I think it's time you and I had a much-needed talk.
Sir?
I just need you to come with me and let's talk over a few things. First thing is, I need you to understand that ever expect you to forget. So, Jesus saved me. He forgave me of my past sins, relationships. I know the scars are deep, but I can try to right some. So I can try to correct some things, Grace. But I'm going to need you to do something. I need forgiveness from you, and I need to forgive myself. What I've done to grandbaby Charlotte.
Daddy, what? What are you doing?
I can't find my bat.
Dad keeps it over by the door.
Oh, thanks.
I'll mention it.
Have a seat.
Look, you gotta find a way to let some of this go, finally, before you lose it.
I can't breathe, Jules. Every time I'm in town, every time I'm home, everything reminds me of her. Even our house reminds me of her. It's killing me.
I understand, and I get where you're coming from. I do. But your family needs you here. I need you here. And we miss you. Come on, Benny. This is supposed to be a time for celebration, not a time for dwelling in the past.
I know that. And believe me, I would never do anything to mess your Mike's day up. I just wish he wouldn't bring her up every time I come home.
Well, Big Ben is Big Ben, and there's nothing we can do about that. But you know what you can do?
What's that?
You can put on your big girl panties, go help us finish living up, and come enjoy a day at the lake with your family who loves and misses you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Come on.
Well, I'll phone up there and show them girls how it's done.
Mom!
Broken into, torn apart, worlds colliding, and there we are. Here I stand, painted red, with thoughts of whispers inside my head.
Wait, Crash, let me explain, please.
Dirty water.
Baby, like, Mom, you called Penny Crash, like, in your letters.
What letters?
I found in your closet. Is he?
Yes, baby, he is. He's your father.
There's blood on my hand.
He's my dad. So we have so much to talk about. This time I'm actually with him.
My dad. I will explain everything, and I will tell you the whole truth. And I will do everything I can to make it up to you. To all of you.
I got it. Charlie reminds me of Grace. That's who she looks like.
Really? I knew it deep down. But I just couldn't do it. I'm confused. Can I hug you?
I knew you were ours.
Really?
She looks too much like her mama. How could you not? And you better come give this old man a hug, too.
Hey, Pop.
Now, I've been missing that for 17 years.
Gracie, had we known? I mean, all this time. Why didn't we?
There's no way I can make the last 17 years up to any of you. But if you'll just let me explain. I know I can.
Boone, you don't have to explain anything. This has Boone written all over it. He's never liked my food.
I know, but it's more than that. I really need to explain myself.
Tell you what, just unload that truck. You can explain over dinner. How's that sound?
Do you really think it's a good idea that I stay here?
Christine, we've never had a second thought about you. You're always been a part of this family. Come on.
Wait, so we're not going to the lake?
Boone! Boone! Benny? You, Chloe. Come on, Benny! You lied to me.
Benny.
You told me that she lost the baby.
Come on.
And then you try to put me in jail for a wreck that put Grace in the hospital, a wreck you know good and well I didn't cause.
Benny, I know, son. I know.
I am not your son.
I can't take it back, Benny.
I lost everything because of you, and there is nothing I'm going to do more than to knock you into the ground right now, old man.
You'd be right to do so, Benny. Just please let me go. Please. Benny.
I hate you, Boone. I was protecting my daughter. From what? You. Me. You. Boone, I loved your daughter. She was everything to me. And the last thing that I ever would have done was do anything to hurt her. She was my world. Don't you think I know that now? How could I have known that then, Benny? Yeah, I wish to God I could erase the past. But I can't. Benny, I'm sorry. You're sorry. I'm sorry, Benny. So that makes everything okay then, right? Because Boone is sorry. Benny, I'm not that guy anymore. You know what? I got your number figured out on there, because I know for a fact right now that you're telling Charlie the same load of crap about Kip. No, that's not true, Benny. Let me tell you something, Boone. I might not have been good enough for your daughter, but he's good enough for mine. Benny. Back off. Benny. Benny! I'm trying, Lily. I really am.
My goodness, you had the biggest crush. I know. I still do. Don't tell Mike.
Look, I found Grace.
Grace, oh my gosh, guys. Put that away.
Oh, I love it.
Where's Benny?
Oh, look, here's Benny playing ball.
That's him.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
Yes. She called him a turd. That's your
He is a
brother.
turd. But he's a turd, Mom.
Well, I agree, but
He had moments. He did have moments.
Dinner is served.
Come on, everybody, and let's join hands so we can eat.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food we're about to receive. We thank you for another day on this earth together. We thank you for making Mike crazy enough to marry Juliet a second time. I said it 10 years ago, and I'm going to say it again. No refunds. Thank you for Amy and Kip and what they mean to us. Dear Lord, I can't thank you enough for bringing Grace back home. She means so much to us, always has. Thank you for blessing me with now 2 beautiful granddaughters. We're so happy to welcome Charlie into the family. Finally, Lord, I ask you to look over my boy, wherever he may be.
Finally!
So, Coach Carroll's yelling at Benny to get back into the dugout. And he gives your mom one more kiss. And then tries to look cool by jumping over the fence instead of walking around to the gate like a normal person. And he splits his pants wide open. I mean, like...
He finished the rest of the game without the bottom in his pants.
That's crazy. Why didn't he just go change pants? Are you kidding? Nothing made Crash miss baseball. What's Crash all about?
I'd like to know that too.
Well, Benny was a catcher, and his favorite movie was about this minor league catcher named, believe it or not, Crash Davis.
Was he any good?
Yeah, you could say that.
Kipster, he was real good. He had a few offers to play college ball and even had a scout that came. Darn, where was that scout from that came over the house that time?
San Diego. That's right, San Diego.
I can't believe nobody told me this.
Well, honey, after all that happened, he just didn't want anything to do with baseball anymore.
Darla, I was so sorry. Mom, what did happen? Will you please tell me, or tell us? I'm sure Nanny and Pop want to know the truth too.
Why don't Kip and I take Chloe out for some ice cream so you all can talk?
Yeah, about it, Chloe.
But I want to hear about the brunette.
Go on, Marky. You can bring Pop back some chocolate peanut butter. Sound good?
Fine.
Well, if you ladies excuse me, I'll be at the shop.
You not worried about Benny, Johnny?
Odie, he's a big boy. It's a small town. He'll come back when he's ready.
I do not need any more stress. I'm stressed enough with this wedding.
It'll be okay, Juliet. Your brother would not do anything to mess up your wedding.
No, Mom. It's just with everything that's going on, this wedding, what happened with Amy and Kip, and now this, it's just overwhelming.
What did happen to you and Kip? It's okay, Amy. Kip came over here last night. His stepdad, Lloyd, had beat him up pretty bad.
Lloyd? Lloyd Widmore?
That creep is Kip's stepdad?
Wait, you know him? Lloyd was giving Charlie and Kip crap the other day in town. That guy is always giving me the creeps. Amy, I can't believe you married him.
After John died, I was struggling taking care of Kip, and he offered a way out. Felt so stupid.
Well, it's over now. Benny saw to that.
How?
When Kipster showed up here like that, then he hopped in his truck, went over there. He hit Amy too, and beat Lloyd like he deserved.
I thought he was gonna kill him. Wow, he did that?
Well, I'm just thankful he didn't have a baseball bat with him.
Me too.
I gotta go. You with Nanny and Pop and hearing it? I promise they'll be back. Tom, where are you going? I know we're crashing.
I'd find you here.
Well, congratulations, Grace. You found me.
Ash, can we talk, please?
Talk.
I need to explain.
What's to explain, Grace? We have a 17-year-old daughter that you felt I didn't need to know about. You obviously never loved me. And Boone got exactly what he wanted, so the Tillmans all win. Is that about covered?
I'm not talking to you while you're like this.
You made me this way.
That's not fair, Bentley.
Fair. You want to talk to me about fair. 17 years. Grace, you cheated me out of 17 years.
I didn't even know.
You know, I've been out here this whole night trying to figure out why. Maybe you thought I wasn't going to be a good enough father. Maybe you didn't love me anymore. And then it hit me. Judge Boone Tillman finally convinced you that I wasn't good enough for you.
No, that's not it, Clark.
Because the thing about it is, Grace, I've always known that I wasn't good enough for you.
And I please explain.
You can try.
Boone lied to me.
Lied about what?
I was screaming for you, and no one would tell me anything. I didn't know where you were, what had happened. And then Boone walks in and tells me that you said this was all too much for you and you were gonna go focus on your future.
And you believed him?
I was a scared 17-year-old little girl, Crash. You were nowhere to be found. What was I supposed to believe?
And Boone. Boone's the reason you didn't love me anymore.
What? God, no. Crash, I've always wanted to be with you. But he said you took that offer from San Diego and left town.
How could you think that I would have left without you? Baseball was our ticket out of this town. Together.
I told you I was a scared 17-year-old little girl who was just told the love of my life wanted nothing to do with me. I was devastated, Crash.
So why didn't you come look for me?
Sent me down to Sylvia's after I got out of the hospital. He said that it was for my good, but I knew it's because he didn't want his pregnant, unwed teenage daughter walking around town. And why didn't you come looking for me?
Grace, I was in Afghanistan praying to God that I made it home in one piece.
I know that now. Judge told me everything tonight. He told me that he told you that I lost the baby and that I didn't want to see you anymore. And that he threatened you with prison for vehicular manslaughter and that if you would join the military, it would all go away. I know now, and I am so sorry that he did this to us. Do you know how much I've missed you?
John. I lost John over there. He wouldn't let me go alone. You know, Amy lost a husband. Kip lost a father. He's my best friend. But most importantly, I lost you. All because of your father, Judge Boone Tillman. I hate him, Grace.
Look here, angry, and believe me, so am I, but he's not that man anymore, Crash.
Grace, he cheated me out of seeing my daughter before. Out of holding her, she was a baby. Charlie has been without a father for 17 years because of that man, Judge Boone Tillman.
And what about Charlie?
Charlie. Oh my gosh, Grace.
That's her grandfather, Crash.
She's beautiful. You know, the minute I saw you there, I knew right away she was mine.
But Charlie loves him, and he's been a great grandfather despite everything. Crash, my dad found the Lord. He is a changed man.
I'm honest with you.
Where are you going?
Listen, I'm not going to stand around and listen to you talk about how great Boone Tillman is all.
Well, that's the guy who stole my heart. The one who taught me to forgive and I can find the good in anyone.
That guy never left Afghanistan.
Benny, please don't go.
Watching you walk away, watching you walk away. Here I am, here I am, left with no words to say, no words to say. I don't know what you wanted from me. Gave you all I had. If you ever cared at all, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know.
I'm sorry, John Boy. I messed up bad. I didn't look after Kip. I didn't protect him. And I really, really messed things up tonight with Grace. It's just not been the same without you, man. And I'm so sorry, John, that I hadn't came and seen you sooner. I've just been dealing with so much. And I'm so sorry I lost you over there. It should have been me, man. It should have been me. But I promise, John, I'm gonna do better. But I'll come see you again soon. Promise. I love you, amigo.
I don't wanna know.
Good morning, sunshine.
Jojo? Is that you?
It's me. Most people call me Anthony or Reverend Johnson these days.
What the crap, dude?
Trying to get you off my step.
Your steps?
I'm the pastor here now, Crash.
Oh, man. My bad.
It's all good. Come on.
Dude, I'm soaked.
Here. Big Ben dropped some clothes off for you earlier.
Big Ben was here?
You know your pop, man. Said you'll find your own way home.
Thanks, Pop.
Come on.
This should help. Thanks, sir.
So now you want to tell me why you were passed out on my steps this morning?
So I come home for my sister's vow renewal ceremony, and then I see Grace for the first time since I left. Then I find out that I've got a 17-year-old daughter that her and Boone decided to keep from me.
So you felt like getting drunk would help the situation?
Tojo, don't give me the minister talk right now, man. I just need a free.
Listen, I've known you since Farm League, Crash. I'm not coming at you as a minister right now. I'm coming at you as a friend that happens to be a minister. You still love Grace? I thought so.
She cheated me out of 17 years.
So who's cheating you out of the time with her now?
What do you mean?
It's not Grace. Neither is it Boone Tillman. It's all on you, man. Take some accountability. Listen, the past hurts sometimes and it can be overbearing. But forgiveness, you see, forgiveness is a beautiful thing, brother.
What if I can't forgive him? What if I don't want to forgive Boone?
Then you're gonna miss out on the time of being the father you and I both know you're capable of being to that girl. Crash, do you pray?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you have a personal relationship with him?
Well, yeah, I've gotten out of the routine of going to church every Sunday, but...
Having a relationship with Christ isn't a routine. It's life-changing. It's incredible. I've seen God move mountains of people that even as a pastor, I never thought I'd witness. Believe it or not, even Boone Tillman has been praying for you.
You too?
Listen, when God speaks to someone, he can move mountains. Regardless of their past, I saw him do that in Judge Tillman. He's a changed man because he gave his heart to the Lord. Come with me.
Now where are we going? Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Be cool. I asked him.
Why?
Someone had to do it. And Big Ben thought it'd be a great idea to meet in the church. One swing at a minister, boom, in the church, right?
Shows how much Big Ben knows.
Brother Tillman, thanks for coming.
Pastor. Benny?
Boone?
Could you give us a second? Thank you. Want to sit?
Why not?
You know, I really don't even know where to start, Benny. I guess I can just be honest and just say, I'm sorry.
You were sorry.
I'm sorry for everything I did. Benny, since I give my life to the Lord, I've woken every day with regret. Benny, you're perfect for Grace. And I think that what I really dealt with back then, Benny, is what you represented to me.
What did I represent?
I was about to lose my daughter. She didn't need me anymore. And if you took Grace away, Benny, then guess what? I lose everything, because my Lily would suddenly realize what a monster that her husband truly was. It's a hard pill to swallow. Now when I look in Charlie's eyes and I see her look back at me, it rips me apart. because I know I took her from you. I took her from her family. I took her from her father. She never had that. As a matter of fact, Grace never had that. I never was a good dad to Grace. But you can't hold my sins against Grace. You can't do that. My girls need you. Get your family. Crash.
Grace made it pretty clear she didn't want to see me again.
Do you still love my daughter?
I've never stopped.
I don't think she ever stopped loving you either. Fight for your family. My girls need you.
Judge Tillman, thank you for coming. Benny, it's time for us to head out.
Pastor Johnson, if you don't mind, I'd like to pray with Crash. Would you join me?
Of course. You know I love a good prayer.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Shall we?
You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do.
The couple has prepared their own vows. Juliet.
Mike, 10 years ago when we first said I do, I was so nervous about the unknown, but you've been my rock and so blessed beyond measure to be with you. You've given me a beautiful daughter, and we've built an incredible life together. So thank you for this decade. I can't wait to renew our vows again in 10 years. I love you so much, and I always will.
Mike.
From the moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew.
Wow, he can't take his eyes off you. Aw, my parents are smitten with each other.
And now kiss your bride.
You. I know that kindness is the answer we're all looking for. I know that love could be the thing that opens any door. Maybe I've been naive.
Hey,
come on.
What?
Come on.
You heard her. Say it.
I know that kindness is the answer we're all searching for.
Congratulations, Jonas.
Thanks. What's your problem?
What do you mean?
Grace is here and you're blowing it.
Pretty sure I blew it last night.
No, you're blowing it now. Come on, we both know she didn't come here to see us renew our vows. She just see you, big brother. Now come on. Grace, just borrow my husband. Sir, thanks. You can have this boat.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind.
Stop about it, Grace.
From the first time I set my eyes on you, I didn't know from the start. I didn't know how you turned my life around, or how in love I'd be with who you are. But you showed me what it means to be loved, The way you touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. And when I have you in my arms, I feel undone. So in a long way, I've come to
Gotten
say
better.
Thank you for noticing. You're a beautiful woman.
You cleaned up well since the last time I saw you.
Well, I wasn't my best last night. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh, it's not. Grace, you didn't deserve that.
I know this can't be easy. I can't imagine the last 17 years it's been like for you.
It ain't been easy. Ain't been easy at all. But right here, right now, feels pretty good. McNamara, want another black eye? With them lips up.
Funny, isn't it?
What's that?
How fast parenting kicks in.
You have to put up with crap like that all the time? I don't see how you've done it all this time by yourself.
It hasn't been easy for me either. There's times I literally want to pull my hair out, but she's so worth it.
You're an incredible woman, Grace Tillman. I mean that.
I know, I'm flushed.
So, Gracie, what do we do now?
We think about that later. Just enjoy this moment. It's been a long time since it felt like this.
Yes, ma'am.
what it means to be loved. The way you touch me, hold me
Everyone,
quietly.
the bride has requested a dance with her father. Big Ben, that means you. Dads, grab your daughters and join Big Ben and Juliet on the dance floor.
Charlie,
Yeah,
want to dance with your old man?
sure. I read all the letters you wrote her.
What letter?
My mom kept them after all these years. I found them in her closet.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I get my passion for writing.
Or from your mom?
What do you mean?
I took her to see a movie one time about a guy who, every day when he was away at the war, he wrote a letter. And she thought that was the most romantic thing she'd ever seen.
Yeah, she's still obsessed with that movie.
Well, she begged me to write those letters, and so that's what I did. And I wrote her one every single day until the night of the wreck. You know what? I think I have something that you might be interested in. You want to see it? All right, come on. It's letters to you.
To me?
After I thought that your mom lost the baby, or, lost you, I was a wreck. My whole world had just fallen apart, and I didn't know what to do. And I don't know why, but I started writing a letter.
About what?
What it would have been like to hold you, to rock you to sleep at night, to teach you to ride a bike, things that we would have done together.
I wrote a lot that day.
Well, writing those letters helped me deal with losing you. And so no matter what, on that same day every year, I always made sure I sat down and I wrote another letter to you. So there's 17 of them right here. One for every year you've been alive.
Thanks, Dad.
I love you, baby.
Isn't that sweet? That is just the most precious thing I have ever seen.
Lloyd.
Now, did I hear right that Kip's little friend just called you daddy? Because if you're her daddy, that's got to mean that Grace Tillman is her mom. And if Grace is your mama, then that means old Judge Boone is your granddaddy. Now that's interesting.
I don't know about this, Lloyd.
I told you I've got this under control.
This has nothing to do with her. Let her go back to the reception, and then you and I will settle this once and for all like men.
It's gonna be settled. I tell you boys that Soldier Boy here is the one that did this to my face the other night. Barged right into my house, took my wife and my boy from me.
Kip is not your boy.
Got a mouth on her, don't she? We have to do something about that. Boys!
Let me go!
You thought you could just come into my house, take something that belonged to me, there not be any repercussions? No. That ain't how I operate. I'm gonna be getting in touch with y'all real soon.
See you, Benny boy.
He's waking up.
Is Charlie okay?
Don't know, Crash. Oh my God. I don't know.
That was Lloyd. Lloyd took her.
Hello?
Kipster, how's your mama doing?
Lloyd? Where's Charlie? She better be okay.
Hey, how about putting Soldier Boy on the phone for me there?
He wants you.
Lloyd, if you hurt her,
You'll do what? You're not going to do a thing. I'm the one in control here. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand me, Soldier Boy?
yeah,
Good. I need you to do something for me.
I'm listening. Don't worry. Lloyd's mostly all talk. You're gonna be okay.
See, the way I see it, all of our problems can be traced back to one person. Can you think of who that is?
Boone.
That's right. Judge Boone Tillman. If it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have spent all them years in jail. You'd have never lost Charlie here. Heck, Amy'd still even have John at this point.
Look, you said you wanted me to do something for you, so I'm listening.
I want you to get Judge Boone up here. Alone.
Lloyd?
If he'll come out here alone, then I'll give you Charlie back unharmed.
You have my word.
You got 2 out. Oh, if I see any law dogs up here, I'll kill them.
You have my word.
Good. Tell the judge I look forward to seeing him soon.
Crash.
He wants Boone. Grace.
What?
He said he'll give her back for Boone.
Call the cops.
No. He said no cops. If there's any cops, he's gonna kill her.
So what are we gonna do?
You guys are gonna go enjoy your honeymoon that you deserved, that you didn't get the last time.
Benny, we're family. We're here, man.
Yeah, that's our niece out there, Benny. We're not going anywhere until she's back safe with her family.
All right, then. I need to find Chuck Whitmore's hunting cabin.
I can take you there. I've been there before.
No, I don't want you going anywhere out there.
Bye.
I'm gonna go call the judge.
Chloe, why don't you come with me and talk?
You need me to come?
No, I got this, Papa. All right.
Be careful out there, you hear?
I promise. I'll see you again.
All right. I'll send you the directions.
Thank you.
You know I can help you.
I know. Take care of your mom and take care of Chloe so they're not scared, okay?
Fine.
Thank you.
Judge said he'll meet us there.
Where's, come with me. Let's go.
Well, Soldier Boy's cutting it close here.
We're letting her go, man. Taking things way too far.
You're forgetting who's in charge here.
I didn't sign up for this, cousin. We're letting her go before it's too late. You're losing it, man.
All right. Go ahead, take her. You be a good little girl for just a tad bit longer, okay?
Yep, set about a quarter mile up the road right here. Captain's at. All right? With woods all the way around this place for real woods. It's going to be to our advantage.
Advantage for what?
Crash, what are you thinking?
Here, he wanted you out here alone. And I don't think he's going to let you go when it's over, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
But if I do everything, if I do exactly what he says, so you let Charlie go?
We're running out of time. What's your plan? I know you've got one.
Right, Judge, you're going to do exactly what he said to do. You're going to walk yourself up that front and keep him talking for as long as you possibly can. All right?
I'm going to go through the woods. I'm going to get around to the back of the cabin, go in, get Charlie, get her out. As soon as I get her out, send her down here to you three, waiting for her. As soon as she gets here, you go. Don't wait. Just go.
Ross, you can't do that.
Grace, promise me, as soon as you got her daughter, you're going to leave. Don't wait for me. Promise me. What?
Good stump, thumb up being out here.
That's my grandbaby, too. I guess I'm not. Boone.
Take care of our granddaughter out there, okay?
I guess it's going to kill.
Come on, honey. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh, Kip!
Kip, I could have sworn I told you not to come out here.
Vinny, I'm sorry, but
For nothing. Go.
Harley's in this mess because of me. If you hadn't stood up for me and my mom, then none of this would have happened.
Kip, this has nothing to do with you. This mess between me and Lloyd has been going on for a long time, long before you. And I'm begging you, go.
Vinny, please, stay out of sight.
Fine. But you're not going anywhere near that cabin, and you're definitely not going anywhere near him.
Okay.
Daddy didn't raise no fool, wouldn't let her date a boy till he taught her how to shoot.
We're gonna have to take care of this. We're not gonna do anything. You're gonna stay right here. I got this.
Oh, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. They targeted
She's just a kid.
I can't believe we're actually going to go to the show.
Where's my granddaughter?
Before you hear the church bells ring, oh, you better get down on your knees. Get to praying for forgiveness. Lord knows you're gonna need it. Oh, you better know what you're getting into.
Please.
This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to.
Okay, babe. Kip's waiting for Kip! Listen, as soon as you get to Kip, run. Get out of these woods as fast as you can. Your mom's waiting.
What about you?
I gotta help your grandpa. Okay? Boone's distracting Lloyd long enough for me to get you out of here. Okay? So don't waste any time. Go. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, go.
You okay?
I am now.
She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine.
What's that?
In a dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Oh yeah. No! She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine.
Who's out here, Boone? Nobody. It's just me. That's what you wanted.
Soldier boy!
got to the count of 3. Get out here, putting this bullet right between his eyes. 1,
Lloyd,
2.
you with me, God.
Did y'all hear that?
Get out of here, Boone. Ah! Vinny, come on!
Guys.
No! Get out of here!
Charlie!
Yay! Benny, I'm sorry, man. I tried to stop him and he just...
Dad! Are you gonna be okay?
Absolutely.
Crash.
I told you I'd get our girl back.
You did, Crash. You got her back.
Josh, I'm here. I forgive you. You just rest. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Help's on the way.
Look. Scotty, you back. I'm not ready to say goodbye.
I'm always gonna be with you.
Sure, Evernola.
Always, babe.
Hey, Charlie. I need you to do me a favor. Take care of Nanny and Pop for me. They're not gonna understand. You take care of her for me. Promise.
Promise.
I love you, Dad.
Me too.
I love you. Crash. Stay with me. Crash, stay with me. Crash.
And that's my story.
So beautiful. That story was incredible.
My dad was incredible.
Sounds like it. You told that with such passion. That's the passion I was looking for.
Well, maybe these will inspire me to show more passion.
And these are the actual letters.
Those are the letters. I want to read one. Maggie. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. She can read one.
Oh, wait, there's one that hasn't been opened.
I've read all of them multiple times actually, but I just haven't brought myself to open the last one. But maybe now's the turn.
Would you mind?
To my daughter, another year has gone
which
by.
means you would have been another year older. Right now, you'd be preparing for college, taking tours, deciding a major, all those things.
We'll be in touch and Tillman.
It's mistakes.
I'm sure your softball team is getting ready for a state championship, since you would have been a ball player like me. And I'm also pretty sure I'd be stressing out by now, because if you looked anything like your mom, I'd be in trouble when it came to you and boys. Hopefully you would have found someone that loves you as much as I love her. I sure do miss my Grace. My world was always brighter with her in it. I pray you turn out just like her, because your mom's the most incredible woman I've ever known. I pray you would have had a best friend like I did with John McNamara. You would have grown up with his son Kip. Now that I think about it, I probably would have had to keep an eye on you and Kipster by now. You would have belonged to the most amazing family in the world. You see, I was lucky growing up in a house with so much love. Your grandmother Dharma always made sure of that. And Big Ben, your grandfather, he's a colorful son of a gun, but the best man I've ever known. If I became just a piece of the man that Pop is, then I'd be doing good. No doubt you would have been your cousin Chloe's hero, and she'd be your biggest fan. And I'm sure she'd give you a hard time like she does the rest of us. She's a mess, that one. I hope you would have had a heart like your mama and your grandparents. Theirs are always filled with love and, of course, forgiveness. You would have loved your Aunt Jules and Uncle Mike, and I'm sure she would have helped get you in as much trouble as she would have tried getting us out of as kids. I wish I had fought harder for me and your mom. I wish I could have forgave your grandfather Tillman too. I bet you could have brought us all together, could have helped us let go. I pray that you would have had a relationship with God. Your grandmother Lilly is the one who helped me find a relationship with God. She had a gift like that. I would have loved to have held you, baby, just once. Feel your little head rest on my shoulder, helped you calm down because you were scared, protected you. I love you, baby. Even though we're not together, we're never far apart. I'm always with you, honey. I love you. Love, your dad, Crash.
I saw the world crumbling, and that's alright with me. 'Cause as it burned, it was you and me, and that's alright with me. 'Cause in the eye of this hurricane, at the gates of eternity, I know if it's you and me, that's alright with me. over me. 'Cause in the eye of this hurricane, at the gates of eternity, I know if it's you and me, that's alright with me. I saw the world crumbling, and that's alright with me.